Time to discuss the best fights of 2024. Which ones had you on the edge of your seat? Have you made a list? Have you got a little list of the greatest fights?
Yeah, I've been asked about it 7 or 8 times. Still.
What have you gone with?
What, my number one? Can I give you a couple?
Yeah, of course you can.
I'm going to build
give as many as you want.
I'm going to build up to my
I'll tell you what.
My number one. I'm really split on it, actually.
Save the one that you were in attendance for. Okay? If you've got one that's in attendance for, save that till the end. So the one that you saw live.
I saw all of them live.
Right, okay, then
I saw every single one on my list live.
Okay, crack on. Go on.
No, I didn't, actually. One I didn't see live was Bohachuk against Ortiz. That's the only one I wasn't at.
Belter.
But that was Virgil Ortiz wins by decision.
Down twice, wasn't he?
Down twice, majority decision. Amazing fight in August.
Yeah.
I was at all of these. Okay, I'm going to give you a list.
Go on then.
No, actually, I wasn't at this one. Kolmatov versus Ford, Ray Ford. And in that fight, we saw the dog in Ray Ford. Is that the best comeback of the year? 12th round, KO, right hook, straight left, March 2004.
Do you know what that reminds me of? It reminds me so much of Carl Froch, Jermaine Taylor. You've got to go and do it in the last minute, man. Go and do it.
He really did.
3 minutes and he just chucked the kitchen sink at him.
That was a brilliant, brilliant fight. And that's what made The Prospect, which is one of my other fights of the year, Ray Ford against Nick Ball was a brilliant fight in Riyadh. But I'm going to add these ones as well.
Go for it.
Fabio Wardley versus Fraser Clark 1 that we were at. I think you were there that night.
Best fight of the year for me. That.
Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano 2, which was extraordinary to be at. The cut, like a set of lips above Serrano's eye halfway through the fight. Amazing that they carried on.
Yeah.
Artur Beterbiev versus Dmitry Bivol was just...
elite chess.
Yeah, elite fistic, physical chess, an exhibition of great boxing with two men implementing their own styles. And Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk 1, which was an amazing fight. Yeah, are you going to add to that list or not?
I'll add to it, mate, but you carry on that, because I agree with you. I think Fury-Usyk is just... the first... When you build something up like that, undisputed heavyweight championship of the world, and you build it up and you build it up and you build it up, you just want it to kind of live up to the expectation. It exceeded. It was just edge of your seat. I'm asking you a question, he's answering it. Right, now we're going this way, now we're going that way. Then you have the rock and roll moments in round 9. Then you have Tyson Fury getting his senses about him and coming back. Oh, it was just awesome.
Drama, thrills, fighters coming back. Thank God the referee didn't stop it in the 9th round, because it made it amazing. And in a weird way, the second fight they had was...
a bit more cautious.
And more technical. They respected each other, and the second fight is often not the greatest fight.
Yeah.
And so that's 7 we've got there. Are you going to add to that? I'm going to go for Beterbiev-Bivol as my number 1 of the year. By the way, that for me.
Yeah. Okay, so I think what we'll do, we'll put Ford Kolmatov as comeback of the year, because I think Kolmatov was ahead when Ford nailed him in the last round, wasn't he? So we'll put that as comeback of the year. Beterbiev-Bivol was brilliant, and Fury-Usyk, I don't think you can separate them. They were both absolutely...
No, I'm going for Beterbiev-Bivol.
Okay.
Because I loved the controversy of the judging as well. That people felt... I had it to Beterbiev 7 rounds to 5. You may have gone the other way.
I went Bivol.
You went with Bivol.
Yeah, I did.
People ringside had it completely different. Yeah. So people were adamant that Bivol had done it. I was adamant that I saw Beterbiev bullying Bivol towards the end. I'd pick Bivol to win, by the way. I'm picking Bivol to win on points in the second fight, which is probably against the judgment you should go for, because Beterbiev probably ain't going to get any worse. He's 38 now as well, by the way. Bivol is the much younger man. But I almost want Bivol to make the adjustments this time and just take the victory, because I think these two guys are worthy of 36 rounds.
There's 2 others that I just want to add to what because your list is brilliant and it's superb. We've been speaking about the rise of Japanese boxing this year. Ioka versus Martinez was a sensational fight.
Brilliant, yes.
So I just want to highlight that. And the other fight, even though it's plagued in controversy, Haney versus Garcia was brilliant.
Oh, it was a fight. It was a brilliant. I sat watching that in an airport. I think I was in Dubai, and my flight was delayed, and I was so pleased because I managed to watch the entire fight. But the whole build-up was amazing. In a way, it was the most obviously it was the most controversial fight of the year. It made massive money in America. It was the biggest fight of the year in America, in my view. Yeah. Garcia was brilliant. I thought he played Emperor's clothes with us, and it was much like the Italian playwright Pirandello's Enrico il Quarto, who played Emperor's clothes with us all the way, and we went along with him. And he was teasing us that he was losing his mind. Yeah. I don't think he was. I think he was going through something, pushing himself out on the margins and the extremes. The bad thing about it was the drugs afterwards, the positive test, the annulled fight, maybe the refusal to make £140. And in the end, these guys are probably going to go at it next year, maybe at 147. I think they might have to, because I don't think Garcia can make £140 anymore, or even at a catch weight. But it's such a big fight if it happens again.
Yeah. We've been treated, haven't we? We've had some really good ones.
Great call on that. It was, but remember, you're calling it one of the fights of the year, but you remember it's annulled.
Yeah.
So that's nixed, that fight. So it doesn't actually.
It never happened.
You imagined it.
Yeah, we didn't even see it. We didn't even see it.
And it's funny. What is fascinating as well is what Bill Haney, the father of Devin Haney, and Devin have come up with, which is the mental health of the fighter having suffered because of lack of making weight on Ryan Garcia's part and the failed drug tests. They may never get that back.
No, they won't.
And so it's a very fascinating journey, that, for Devin Haney. And his comeback
100%.
This year is a very, very interesting thing for our sport. Because in many ways he's been wronged, you know.
He's been massively wronged.
Yeah.
And I think he should be the king of this conversation, if he wants to go straight back in with Ryan Garcia when Ryan Garcia's ban finishes in April. I'm supportive of that. And let's make sure that we get a clean, quality fight.
At the right weight.
At the right weight, indeed.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.